My friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see you here today. Welcome. It is great to be here today, this beautiful Saturday afternoon for us here on this side of the world. What about you? Where are you watching us from? Drop it in the comments below. I love to see where you're watching from. And if you're watching us on YouTube, of course, you'll have the capabilities to engage with us right here and right then through the comment section. However, I'd like to remind our audience and our viewers that we are now also live streaming through our own website, through extraordinarylife.ca. And if you haven't been to extraordinarylife.ca, you're definitely missing on a lot, my friends, because you know what? I don't want to sound biased or anything along the lines because, that would be just not cool. But take a look for yourself. Go take a look at what we got going on our website. We are creating an ecosystem, a platform, of a community for our growing community across the globe. And you see, Extraordinary Life started to happen back in 2020 when the pandemic hit us all very hard. And some of us got hit harder than others, but it shut down the entire world, as you may remember. But you see, my friends, many of us swept that under the rug already, put it behind us, forgot about it, and now continue on the everyday life. And if you are like one of us that already kind of swept it under the rag and are moving forward, it's because we continue thriving. It's because we continue moving forward every single day in our lives. And with that, with having said, my friends, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jesús Pérez. I'm a wellness ambassador and consultant and mentor. And I thrive by empowering you. I thrive when I get to stand in front of the camera, when I get to stand in front of you and share some words of wisdom. And through our live teachings, as you might have seen a few seconds ago, we have our live teachings happening every week, and through our YouTube community, of course, and through our website as well. It's both places you can find us in either one of those two places, right? Through our website, through our YouTube community. And my friends, so today, I wanted to share something that's been in my heart for a few days, as a matter of fact. And this teaching has been revolving around my mind. It has been steering around my mind. It has been sort of like playing games, if you must, like how can we do it, like how do we do it, and the question comes down to a simple solution, my friends. And you know what it is? Many of us do not know how to say no to things. We feel that by us saying no, sometimes we feel guilty of having to say no to things. And you see, my friends, it's okay to say no. It's okay to go in and have in life different choices, whether you say, should I? Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, and you're thinking and you're going back and forth in between, should I do it? Should I not do it? And the bottom line, it's, it comes down to saying no or yes, but only, my friends, when that happens, it's important to acknowledge the fact that you have an opportunity, to say no. You have an opportunity to really review your priorities, review what's happening. And if it aligns with you, then go ahead and do it. But if it doesn't align with you, be okay saying no. Be okay saying sorry, thank you, but no thank you. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to give them a whole speech about why you're saying no. But the bottom line is just review your priorities. And it's okay. It's okay if you have to say no. There's no reason why you should feel guilty that you are saying no because you are prioritizing yourself, right? That's why I'm inviting you to review your priorities as a strategy that I'm sharing here with you right now. By you reviewing your priorities, by you assessing your workload, then you're gonna be able not only your workload but your life, your interactions, your likes and dislikes, and by doing a self-assessment of things. And that's why I'm saying review your priorities, right? That's what I'm saying here to you right now. You review your priorities, you have an opportunity to actually know where you're standing and actually know where you are going. And it will give you a whole different opportunity to see life through a whole different scope. And now let me share with you something super quick, a story per instance, okay? A story that happened to me many years ago. Because as you know, if you have been watching my content, or if this is the first time you're watching one of my live stream teachings, it's because, I like to talk about my own personal experiences because my mess has become my message. Those struggles that I have gone through have become the lessons that I have been able to learn. So my teachings are deeply rooted from within, from right within my heart, right here from my heart, as you can see, right? So deep within. They're not just random thoughts that I want to share with you, but rather words of wisdom that life has taught me. And a few years ago, I was had an opportunity that where our business started to pick up, and our business started to sort of becoming stable and started to produce the fruit from that we all want, the fruits of our labor, the fruits of our work, right? It started helping us improve our economy. We started improving our life. We started to travel, and within very short time, and I'm talking about within 18 months, my wife, our two daughters, and myself, among other family members, we had the opportunity to travel through 5-6 different countries around the world in very short time. We visited the States, we went to Mexico, Jamaica, we traveled to Europe, we went through in a cruise in Europe, and then, but by the time we came back, we were not done with traveling. The Mexican soccer team and the Canadian soccer team had a match going on in Vancouver. And that's like 12-hour drive for us from where we live right now, right? So you can only imagine, right? So I told the girls, my wife included 3 of them, I say, hey, you guys want to go watch the soccer game? It's Mexico versus Canada. It's going to be amazing. Doesn't matter who wins. Let's just go have some fun. So we went to Mexico to watch the game, okay? So we went to Vancouver, to watch the game, and as we were watching the game, we had such an amazing opportunity because, it was a road trip, and if you watch my latest video, like the last one from a couple days ago, my latest live stream, you will realize that I was talking about a different road trip where I'm sharing with you some strategies or some resources, some teachings, some lessons we learned during that most recent road trip. Well, check it out, within the comments or within the link right above that is popping up right now, you'll be able to watch that video, okay? The latest teaching from before today. So we go to Vancouver, we watch the game, we have an amazing time, we come back, and now besides that, we just visited all these countries, and we still went to Vancouver for an impromptu trip. By the time we come back, and I'm looking at how much work I have to do and how much time, and not forget about money, right? Because, money, you always make more money, right? But how much time I was away from work. And within one of those trips, was almost 3 weeks of holidays, and then it took me 3 other weeks to get caught up to actually start working. You see, there were too many distractions, which were amazing distractions because we were building experiences all around, right? But it came to a point where I had to review my priorities. I had to review what I needed to do and where I wanted to go with my business at the time. So I talked to my beautiful bride and I said, baby, for the next several months, do not tell me about a trip. Do not invite me on any cruise ships. Do not talk to me about a weekend getaway. Do not tell me anything that has to do with distracting myself from my goal and my priority to build this business. You see? And I say, instead of us going and spending again, all this money on the trip, which I'm not saying it was a bad idea, it was amazing, right? It was an amazing opportunity. But, I want to invest in the business and I wanted to really make a significant investment, not just of time, but also financial investment. And she said, but the trip and blah, blah, blah. I said, no, listen. I know we as a family love to travel, believe me, all of us, okay? And there are sometimes 25, 30 people of us going on a trip. And a lot of the time, those trips are even the best ones because you have 15 to 30 people all through the same tour. So it's amazing, right? And God bless my mother-in-law's heart because she is the one that organizes and connects the dots, and she finds amazing deals. So off we go on this amazing adventure. So God bless her, truly, truly. But when I talk to my wife, I say, now I want to allocate some time to build our business. So we started to work on Empower Media at the time, Empower Media TV. And we started to grow that thing like there was no tomorrow, my friends. We had at some point 6-month wait for people to come to our studio to be interviewed by us so they could share their story, so they could empower the community with their voice, with their message. How humbling it was and it is to even just remember how many people have chosen us to help them propel their voice, propel their story. And believe me, my friends, we interview over 400 or 500 people, all from different backgrounds, from different places. And it's just unreal to hear their stories and the work that we were able to do. But that happened after I reviewed my priorities. That happened after I allocated myself, my time, energy, and commitment to my goal, to build my business to the next level. And so we did. We got it to the next level. We were able to move forward. We were able to make it into a whole different place. And you see, that's what I'm saying to you today, my friends. Review your priorities, review the environment that you are at, review the distractions that may be presenting any given day, and allocate time in the stuff that you need to allocate time. What are you neglecting today? What have you been neglecting for the longest time? Is there a task? Is there a chore? Is there an activity? Is there a business you want to launch? But what is it stopping you from actually taking that leap of faith? What's stopping you from moving forward? My friends, we all have struggles. And like somebody said to me one day, DJ, everybody has a sad story. And I say, yeah, that is so true. We all have our own blanket of struggles. We all have our own issues and storms that we all face. But we can choose to either resonate and stay and hover under that stressful environment or that thing that is holding us back? Or are we able to take a break forward? Are we able to take a small step to move forward, to break away from fear perhaps, to actually take that leap of faith? So that's what I did back then. I took a leap of faith. I didn't know where I was going to go with my business. I didn't know what was going to happen. But guess what? I have been building before that business for 7 years. Before that moment, I'm telling you, okay? We have been hustling and bustling for the last 7 years, and yeah, our business has started to make some significant impact in our life. But when I allocated my attention to my business and I say, I'm going to remove all the other distractions as much as I can, that's when my business grew by 20% in 3 months. Our audience grew by 20% in 3 months. We were sitting at around the 1,900 followers on our Facebook community, about 1,900 followers. Within 3 months, when I started allocating my time, effort, and commitment, poof, over 2,400. That's why I say it was over 20%. 10% of 1,900 is 19. Right? That'd be 190 people, basically. If we went up to 2,400, 500 people more within very short time. And from there, our company and our community continue growing and growing and growing until I got injured, until I experienced a concussion that changed my life. But that, my friends, is a story for a whole different time, which I would love to share with you at a whole different time, not today. Let's stay focused on what we're doing, what we were talking about today, right? So my friends, have an amazing and extraordinary rest of your Saturday. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here today. You know, I really love, again, being in front of the cameras with you, talking to you, sharing with you some amazing and extraordinary things that are happening in our life, that things, experiences that we were able to see and learn from, right? So that is so cool, my friends. Thank you again for being here. We'll see you next time, and stay empowered, my friends. Thank you.